You're alive.
What's up, chat? I'm gonna try to give more cozy vibes than sick vibes, but we'll see how well I do at that. I make no promises on it being actually that cozy.
Cozy show.
Hang on, as soon as I finish this tweet, I'll show you my cozy game plan. All right, look, I got my blanket. We're going full snuggie style. Okay, we're gonna be cozy. The Avs are gonna do quick goals, and then we're gonna sit here and be happy, but we're not gonna get too hype. We're doing all right, okay? I took it easy all day, so I'd have enough energy for this. We're gonna make it work.
He does it because he loves you guys.
It's true. What else am I gonna do? I'd just be sitting here by myself, delirious watching it, so you guys might as well get some entertainment out of me watching it and losing my mind. Did France ever actually have a czar? I feel like that was a Russian thing. Yeah. So is this random backup goalie going to do the thing every goalie does to the Avs, or are they just going to bop him?
Now I'm sure he'll play out of his mind.
I need my Gatorade. The salt, like whatever this flu is, has like destroyed my throat. So the salt, like, I feel like it helps clear out whatever's going on in there. I mean, look, if I'm still under the weather for the takeover, then that just means I get to do a watch along in that game too, right? All right, let's see the Avs start right. Their first periods have been a little all over the place lately. They're just going with Burns and Manson. So I know Malinsky was with Makar in practice, so they're sticking Solovyov with Gerard, it looks like. Ooh, I don't know. It's I might have to. I usually just do cold water because it's funnier for the hat tricks. But if one happened tonight, it might have to be might have to be some nice warm water for my my head. I think I'm probably like 5 seconds or so ahead of Tiff. So sorry if I spoil everything for you guys. Micah's definitely on a very legitimate, real stream that isn't bad or anything. Little sketchy there, but Wedgwood did make the saves he needed to. Also, Amadio bopped Kachuk in the face. That's funny. Yeah, just a little under the weather. Maybe I'll be week to week too. All right. Early days yet, but I really do want to see the Avs possess the puck heavily against this team. This should not be a team that you struggle to dominate the puck, even if they do have some offensive firepower as a team. You should be able to control play. Appreciate all y'all for being here. I know I don't sound super great right now. I get it. If you want to turn me off, I don't blame you. But I love making content with you guys. Chat makes it all worth it, even when I'm sick as a dog. Almost a good forecheck from Nelson there. Yeah, it looks like I'm like 10 seconds ahead of Tiff, maybe 12 seconds, something like that. I can pause. I'll pause. We'll sync it up a little bit. Oh, hang on. I'll pause after Josh Manson beats the brakes off of this guy. Ooh, we got a little jab in there. Oh, he missed. Oh, my God. Josh Manson just killed a guy. Jesus. I would never, ever, ever want to fight Josh Manson. Holy crap.
I want him to be my boxing coach.
Wowzer. Yeah, I mean, that's a clean hit. No problem with the hit, but Manson said, "You don't do that to my teammate." And he missed the first one, and then the next three all just got him. Whew. Also, Tyler Clevin is absolutely a big human, but not the big human that's a good fighter. Ooh. I mean, I think we all want to see Brady Tkachuk get punched in the face. That's for sure. Yeah, this sends our on the back-to-back, and this comes from the basketball side, because obviously there didn't used to be a team in Utah, but the Nuggets had something like a 90% win rate on teams that had the back-to-back of Utah and then Colorado. It's brutal. Okay, Burns turning back the clock a little bit there. Couldn't quite finish, but that's the type of confidence you want to see from the Avs. Nah, didn't really get much on the backhand. Yeah, it's a Slim Jim, the lowest of the low, but I love them. All right. So far, your defense has done a better job of getting itself involved than it did for most of the Tampa game. I am curious to see how Malinsky does on the top pair. We'll see how many minutes he actually gets. A lot of close, but nothing actually really getting there right now for both teams. Sens looking completely lost on this breakout. What the fuck? What is happening, bro? Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting conversation with Wedgwood. Ooh, 2-on-1. Nah, I don't mind the shot, Drury. I don't mind it. Just right to the glove. Um, yeah, the Avs give up very few shots and all of that, but your goalie's still tracking the puck for a full 60 minutes, right? Like a game is still a game, even if it's not maybe quite as big of a workload, it still matters. With Wedgie, we've pretty consistently proven across the career if he plays too much, he will gas out. 4 games in a row should not be gassing out. Excuse me, by the way. But, if that starts to get to 6, 7, 8, yeah, you start to worry. All right. Starting to go north a little bit better here, Evs. You're 5 minutes in. Let's kick it up a notch. Sidney Crosby's pretty good, huh? Yeah, I mean, Brodeur was doing it against arguably the greatest defensive system of all time. Again, with the greatest defensive system of all time, right? Before the red line change, where you just play left wing lock in the neutral zone all night and teams get 13 shots on goal. Yeah, I'm not taking a lot of a read of what the Avs look like with the injuries out of the last 2 games because the fact of the matter is they were also really exhausted in that stretch. It was a Sagababa and then a 3-4. And so, like, you already had tired legs, and then you have guys filling in for the injured guys, and it's like they just didn't have any juice. Would like to see Marty hit the net there, but, there will be more opportunities. Ooh, spooky rebound. Just didn't quite connect, but good play. Keep doing that stuff. Yeah, hockey is such a fast sport, and you were just hampering it by not allowing the 2-line pass. Like, it's just silly. How good was Mika Kiprusoff, really? Like, was he actually that good? I know he had one really good year and then fell off a cliff, right? Let's see. He had like 2 really good years. Calgary's cup run, it was in, by the way. Then fell off somewhat. God dang. Goalie just built different back then. 76 games played, 76 games played, 74 games played. Wild times. Dang, what is Rachel wearing? That is a crazy dress. Whew. I'm saying, would it not be like poetic to use the Yeti foot against Utah of all teams? Come on, you have to do it, Abs. All right. You're not giving Ottawa much. Keep it up. Suffocate them. Make it as hard to breathe as it is for me. Seems like Ottawa's trying to stretch the ice, but it's just not really working. There are a lot of teams that try to cherry pick on the Avs because of how active their D gets. So it's not an uncommon tactic, but it just feels like Ottawa's not fast enough to really jump in behind. Fourth line with Ivan. Can you get a little spark going? I mean, they're working hard. Just not getting a lot to show for it. It's a good shift. Pretty easy save, though. Yeah, let's see if the Avs can really turn up that forecheck. That's when you know they're humming. I don't know what that was from a car. That was kind of weird. Maybe skated a little too deep there, Sam. You kind of cut your angle down. Can Makar stop looking human? I want him to go back to alien mode. Yeah, I agree. It's pretty bad from Ottawa, which, like, how much of that is the Avs are executing well on their breakouts? Probably some, but it's also pretty passive from Ottawa. Oh, I couldn't even get the mute. Sorry, chat. I mean, I think we're a long way from calling this a slump. You win tonight, and all is well in the world. Yeah, you went offside on your own dump in. Ottawa not playing very well. I like the idea, actually, from Nate just there, but McKinnon was not thinking the same thing. Denver got downtown. I actually don't know. I live way out east. Out east here, we got maybe an inch. Yeah, nothing serious. They didn't even stick to the roads. Yeah, I mean, guys like McKinnon and McCarr are just too good to keep off the score sheet for long. And they'll find it. Oh, baby. Did Josh get another one? Did Josh just find a CNI shot again? How does he get those through, man? I feel like there's no way those shots would ever go through. Good face-off win from Brock. Colton will get a point too, I think. Good stuff. Good stuff, boys. Well, it's not a hat trick, but an assist would get Josh Manson the Gordie Howe. How about that? Guess his hands are okay from the fight if he's able to put that shot through, huh? All right, good start. You won the first 10, basically. Put yourself in the driver's seat. Ottawa and Asegababa, they'll push back. I think there'll be a push in the first, probably a push in the second, but get to play from ahead against them feels really good. Oh, that's cute. Stamkos had his kids on the ice for his 600th goal. Or rather, his ceremony for 600 goals. Oof, yeah, 3 minutes behind is tough. Yeah, I think the fact that they had a chance to win both the Florida games actually makes it a little bit more frustrating because you feel disappointing and it's like you should have just won them then. But I agree. It's given the context of those games, I am not worried at all about them. Yeah, I don't. It's weird how varied feeds can be, right? Like, sure, depending on your internet speeds, maybe it takes a few seconds to travel across the country or whatever. Wedgie looked a little sketchy there, but he handled it. But somehow, like some feeds end up minutes behind. It doesn't. It just doesn't seem like that makes any sense. But I don't know anything about telecommunications, so I'll shut up. Yeah, I know what you meant, Sky. I answered it. Surely someone has had a Gordie Howe and a regular. I wouldn't even know how to look that up, but I'm sure it's happened. Ooh, a little awkward there from Malinsky, but then your defense is just on him. Yeah, Avs look really good right now. Like Ottawa could have played with pace there and maybe have a 2-on-1 or 1.5. And instead, well, again, Wedgie's just barely getting there, but he's getting there. I don't know. I thought Ottawa was a faster team than this, but they are not playing fast at all. There you go. Pin King has your list that may or may not be correct. All right, boys, pick up the pace. Give me an intermission here. I don't know. These chances don't feel that dangerous for Ottawa. It's just, it looks a little uncomfortable for Wedgie. Yeah, ESPN just grieving out is a whole other problem. That's fair. Good job by Kale to help his D partner there, and you're out of the zone. Very nice. Interesting that Lecky's carrying that puck in there. Usually he would almost always defer to McKinnon, but you got to keep him honest, I guess. Yeah. Ottawa's in a tough spot, but I always say you can only play the game you're in, and right now the Avs are playing pretty well in the game they're in, even if their opponent is not playing that great. All right. Not all that dangerous, but Ottawa is starting to push back a little bit here. Yeah, I mean, an Avs wing final would be an all timer. No, look, Brady Kachuk doing scumbag stuff. Typical. Pretty clear contact. I mean, it's not interference or anything, but at least we know the goal wouldn't have counted if it went in. Sorry, chat. I'm messaging a coworker who's trying to fix something. Yeah, I mean, if this year's Wings were to make the Cup final, it would be a. You're talking about a potential sweep in the Cup final. Don't get me wrong. The Wings are actually like a somewhat fun hockey team this year, but they're nowhere near Cup contender levels. Chat. Now I'm doing better than I thought I'd be. I'm not gonna lie. I figured I'd be dying by the end of the first, and I'm all right. I'm not great, but I'm all right. Feels like so many of the milestone goals come against the empty net. Or like the one again Legat with the Avs where he shot a pass into a defender's skate and it just went in. They're rarely pretty. Whew. I know the Avs are like something silly, right? Against teams on a Sega Baba in Colorado. They're like 28-0 over the last however many years or something. I don't know when they'll announce it. The last Stadium Series jerseys for the Avs got leaked like extremely early, and nobody believed it because they were so bad. But then those were the actual jerseys.
Which, like, everyone knows that sometimes there are internal leaks just to kind of see, like, what, like,
Yeah.
consensus is. And no, they still went with these ugly ass jerseys.
I mean, they clearly, like, the leak was a guy in a closet with boxes of them. So they clearly had already ordered them. So they were like, I guess we're screwed. Thank you, Errol. I hope I get better too. All right. Last 5 of the period. Finished strong. Ottawa had their mini push and didn't really get much out of it. Oh, post. This second line with Colton on it has kind of been vibing tonight, eh? Yeah, they absolutely should do the Yeti foot. I agree. Lars Eller, surely that's not a real X-Abs curse.
I feel like I've seen crazier. Freaking Lars Eller.
I personally am doing pretty shit cheesy, but that's life. The Avs are doing good. That's what really matters. Like, where's the challenge from Ottawa there? Manson whiffs a puck, and there's nobody there to jump on it for Ottawa. They're just a weird team. I don't really understand what their systems are trying to accomplish. Yeah, that was sketchy for the ref for sure. It's a good little kick play from Solovyov there to not let that get scary. Good save by Wedgie. Did what he needed to do. Ottawa again. The play just developed so slowly. It allowed Wedgie to get square. Great pass from McKinnon. Was that Kale again that just didn't put a quality shot on? Man. Hey, McKinnon. You knew you couldn't keep him off the board forever. You knew he was going to get one. Back on the 70 goal pace. Let's go. Whew. McKinnon gets to the middle and shoots. It's just that easy, boys. Just get to the middle of the ice and then shoot. Crazy. Huge goal, too. You get out of this period up 2, and Ottawa's in big trouble. You just knew it. They're real good for a reason. You can't keep them off the scoreboard. And not just McKinnon, Natchez as well, obviously, is what I'm saying here. And Makar does end up getting the secondary. Good for him. I know he hasn't been super awesome tonight, but maybe a point or two gets him a little more confidence. Ooh. My brain is too much mush for your puns, DJ. I can't keep up. I mean, I guess you just have to make it work with your D core or your forward core right now. I don't know that I love Parker Kelly on the third line. I think not that Parker Kelly's awesome, but he's a pretty hard fourth line guy. Wow, they called that? That's annoying. All right, it's technically a split power play. Ottawa is not Tampa Bay. There is no Kucherov. You have to kill this. I mean, it feels a little soft, but I guess he gets the skate. What are you going to do? They're going to call it. You didn't get it all the way down the ice, but you got it out. Whew. Pretty quick setup for him, but let's see if the Avs can keep him on the perimeter. Nice clear from Burns. All right. 45 seconds to the end of the period. Nothing dumb now. Their clears are just good enough. It's not the full ice, but it's good enough. You get one good save from Wedgie. You might need one more. Or Ottawa will biff it. Take your time. Take your time. Yeah, just eat it, boys. That should pretty much do it for the period, right? Yeah, and Ottawa has no urgency at all. Boy, I would be annoyed if I was an Ottawa fan. That lack of urgency always frustrates me. But for the Avs, good thing. Up 2-0 after the first. You feel real good about that. It's going to be a tough uphill battle for Ottawa. Avs hopefully keep pumping. I am going to go lie down for the intermission, and I'll be back for the second. We'll see you in a little bit.
We back. I hear you.
Hello. I was going to go lie down, but then I didn't chat. So let's just hang out. Possession numbers fairly even in that period. Avs got the little bit of a better of it. Mostly the scoring chances is where the Avs did their good work. And then they finished where Ottawa did not. Pretty, I mean, you'd like to see more dominance, sure. I think you could see the Avs dominate more than they did in that first period, but when you're converting your chances, you have the luxury of not necessarily needing to completely dominate. The fourth line, great job leading the team in possession. You love to see that. Next up is your top line. So you're getting it from the top and the bottom. You're happy with that. Not a whole lot of negative to take out of that stuff. If you're nitpicking and you want McCarr to execute a little bit better, Wedgwood doesn't look super locked in, but you're really nitpicking there because they didn't give up any goals. Whew. All right. We need to do a test, chat. What does my sick voice, or who does my sick voice sound like? Because I know who Tiff thinks it sounds like, but I don't like Tiff's answer.
I'm not going to say anything. I giggled because I think it's hilarious.
It's funny. It is funny. Not that it matters. The coolest voice in town is Alan Roach. All my buddies are at home, staying away from my sick ass like smart people. I don't sound like Roach. I wish I did, but I don't. I don't think I sound like Gabe either.
Droopy is hilarious.
Yeah, I'd buy that. I'd buy Droopy. I definitely sound like a sick version of Rudo. RFK, yeah, I could see it. I could see the wobbly voice for sure. Favorite sick foods, whatever soothes my throat. I'm not picky when I'm sick, which is weird because I'm usually very picky. Yeah, Roach still goes back and does all the Vikings games, right? So I wonder if they'll have him do the Olympics again. I think he did one of the Olympics at one point. No chance. Whiskey would kill me right now. Hmm. Hooey. What do we think, chat? Does Landy make it for the Olympics? Is he going to play? Yeah, can confirm. We ordered ramen for dinner. The broth, lifesaver.
There's a restaurant on South Broadway called Taste of Thailand, and they have specifically, it's like their like sick soup. They like advertise it
Yeah,
as that.
yeah,
It is so freaking good. It's like a spicy wonton. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I want it every time I'm sick, but it's a little too far for me to just like get
yeah,
up and
yeah.
go. And then I'm not much of a door dasher. Like I only really do it once in a blue moon. So if somebody's nice enough to bring it to me, I'm like indebted to them. But oh, it's my favorite.
Yeah, if I'm doing a winter shot today, I'll do a winter shot of NyQuil or something. Alrighty. Is Colorado like a very alcohol state? I feel like it is. Excuse me. I say that because my commercial was like a commercial for an alcohol place here. Ooh, I like NyQuil because it knocks me out. Like I'll actually be able to sleep, but man, when I wake up after taking NyQuil, I can feel the dumbness in my brain. Like the lights are on, but there is nobody home upstairs for me when I wake up after a NyQuil sleep.
I'm already like a vivid dreamer, anyways. I tend to remember a lot of my dreams. My sick dreams get out of control when I'm on NyQuil.
I can't even imagine. New Hampshire, huh? I guess that they're small. And yeah, Colorado definitely, right? We have a billion microbreweries here. Yeah, you'd think Wisconsin would be a big beer state too. Alrighty, what's this second period got in store for us?
I do love a dumpling.
Is a dumpling a calzone?
Is a calzone an empanada?
Yeah, but like, what are we calling the category calzones?
I don't know. Chat will certainly tell us. What category of folded food does a calzone and what did I say? An empanada fall under?
Is it on the Avs? Manson looked shocked. It is on the Avs. Well, this is a really big face-off here. Oh, that's a heinous call. Oh my goodness. How is that possibly interference on Josh Manson? What in the world? Unreal. Unreal bad call. Now the Avs have 2 D-men in the box. You pretty much have to win this face-off to get out of the 5-on-3 clean. All right. You won it, but you did not get it out. But Ottawa sucks, so you're fine. Okay. It's not going to be a proper 5-on-3 at least, but you have to kill 2 more minutes now, basically. They genuinely just play Stuthel almost as a defenseman on their power play. It's interesting. The Avs still need a proper clear to get off here. All right, they're going to get it. Nice. Woo-wee. Ottawa's power play not looking that good. I know it's pretty good, but it doesn't look that good tonight. Score a shorty? Why not? Don't love that drop pass from Lecky. You're on the penalty kill, buddy. Just go north. Dumplings are great as long as I don't have to make them, all right? Dumplings are a lot of work.
In what way? Like full blown like handmade dumplings, or like you won't even like fry some frozen dumplings?
No, I'll fry them. I mean, like, I don't want to have to stuff them with food and then seal
Oh yeah,
them.
totally. I could see that. Yeah, for sure.
All right, great kills. You should have probably a call coming your way, given how brutal that call was. Oh, he did it! Cale Makar's back, baby. Did Manson get the assist too? Oh, that'd be so sick. Manson's giggling. Oh, yeah, for sure. The secondary. Does it go in clean? I think it does. Very nice.
Guess who has a Gordie Howe hat trick?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's just not that many fights anymore these days, so it's hard to get the Gordies. All right. The goalie pull. It's an interesting goalie pull. I mean, I guess if you're the coach, you feel like you kind of have to, but boy, this one might be a pack it up and go home game for Ottawa pretty soon here. 2-point night from McKinnon and McCarr, by the way. Yeah, with a D. Yeah. Shout out Taco Bell, DJ. We are sponsored by them now. Hey, McDavid will probably win a cup when he finally leaves Edmonton. Oh, man. When it's the good version of Josh Manson, the experience is very fun. Man. He could get 150. He really could. Well, obviously a lot of game left, but these first 24 minutes certainly should have Avs fans breathing a lot easier about the Avs absorbing the injuries. Yeah, multi-point 9 for Manson as well. So the question is, do the Avs flip it into cruise control? Or do they start doing the Globetrotter stuff? Dude, I'm with Kale on that Mishnish. Like, I grew up playing baseball. Absolutely the worst, getting bopped on the head. Honest to God, you're just giving your teammates micro concussions. Like, what are we doing out here? Yeah, I mean, Mario and Wayne were doing it every year for a little bit there, but then the dead puck era happened. Did it go in? Okay, it's in. I mean, barring in, it's a great shot. What are you going to do? Yeah, it like ramps up. That's tough. Yeah, and it ends up being a perfect shot. It's why you score 3. Not overly worried about that. I am watching the game on Altitude Plus. Yeah, Wedgwood definitely knew. Yeah, make the next save. So here we go. The next 5 to 10 minutes is going to be Ottawa going all in, and they can make it a game. We'll see what happens. If they can't, they're going to be cooked in the third. Yeah, it sounds bad. It's bad. I thought I'd feel worse, to be honest. Not that I feel pretty bad, but I'm doing okay. All right. Well, you can't cruise control now. You gotta play real hockey in a 2-goal game. Good job by Wedgie. Get Brent Burns out of my sight right now. What the hell is he doing? Blow the whistle. Holy fuck. What are you doing, refs? Give me a fucking break. Yeah, that puck didn't fucking lie. What a joke from those refs. Also, please never again, Brent Burns. I don't know what that was. I stop. And then this junk goes in? Come on, man. Give me a break. I don't really know what Wedgie was doing on the actual goal. This is all Brent Burns doing nonsense. Like, it comes in behind and they cover it. How that's not a whistle is beyond me. All right. Now you got a fucking hockey game, Avs, so you got to wake up. Oh, we're challenging for offside. Now, surely you don't make that challenge unless it's pretty definitively offside, right? I look, if there is a goal that Ottawa didn't fucking earn, it's probably this one. Can I get a highlight, a replay? Yeah, Betsy having a little chat saying, "Wake the fuck up, boys. What are we doing?" I mean, he's pretty deep into the zone. I don't like that angle's not going to show you anything, but pretty quick review. There you go. Oh yeah, clear. Clear.
Fucking Lars Eller, man.
Still working for the Avs. The Avs won a challenge also. It can happen. It can happen in the NHL. Do you believe it? Yeah. I do think there was a good bit of nonsense breaking Ottawa's way there, but you get bailed out by the challenge. You have your 2-goal lead. You get a chance to reload and take care of business. Oof. You would have loved Lucky to bury that. What is happening, dude? This game has entered the twilight zone. All sorts of nonsense. Oh my God, Nathan McKinnon made a defensive play. Maybe there is a God. All right. Still squirrely abs, but you're getting away with it. Ottawa allowed to just tackle the Avs players now? You're not allowed to play sticks on the ice, technically. I know everybody does it, but technically that's supposed to be a penalty. Ooh, 2-on-1. Oh, great pass from Drury. Kelly just ran out of room. He didn't have any chance but to go 5-hole. Yeah, the Sens are going all in. They know they're not going to have legs in the third, so they're trying to get it done now. And that for that goal to be offside is a killer for them. Oh, just Brady Kachuk things. You know how it is. I mean, if these refs would call anything on Ottawa, maybe they wouldn't keep doing it. But clearly, whoo-wee. I am not doing a good job of tweeting, chat, but that's okay. We're making it through. Okay. What? Which one of them slightly resembles Justin Timberlake? What? Oh, it just bounces over Ross's stick. I don't know. Does the ice suck? Kind of suck, or is this just a weird game? I can't tell. Dude, he didn't even see that. Come on, Colton's so due. Give him one. Hell of a shift from the Avs here. Nelson's stick blows up, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think Matthew Kachuk looks anything like Justin Timberlake, to be honest, but maybe I'm wrong. He did. Brady looks just like his dad. Matthew does not, but I don't think he looks like Justin Timberlake.
I think they both kind of look like thumbs.
I don't have any kids, and I'm not in shape. I can't talk. Ooh, this period is kind of dragging. Or maybe it's just me that's dragging. Good job, Josh. And then bad job, Josh. But doesn't get to the net. You're fine. Ooh, nice little pass. Couldn't quite get it to Ivan, unfortunately. All right. Avs are starting to take the possession back here. Get one here, and Ottawa probably goes away. Good save by Sogard. Chat, I'm going to go grab some more water. It's commercial break. I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Fam, what was your sick movie growing up? I had a few. I would say probably easily The Princess Bride, because duh. I watched a lot of Clueless when I was sick. And then, don't judge my parents. I watched a lot of Friday for some reason. I think it's just because it was a VHS that we had, and my TV at the time had like a VHS thing in it, so I would just take that one. But yeah, those are my three. Just while Rudo's. That way you guys aren't looking at the thumbnail. And you have your timer still. You're gonna make me a teeny bit smaller. Go. You also hear a bar noise. Sorry about that. It can mute me. There you are.
Yeah, I don't know that I really had like a sick movie. I would watch a lot of like daytime television, like Judge Judy or Let's Make a Deal.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Price is Right and soap operas.
Yeah. All righty. Here you go, Avs. Chance to fix your power play and bury him. My wife loved Criminal Minds. Not for me. Yeah, that's pretty soft, but so were the made up calls that Ottawa got. So what are you going to do? Yeah, the Jets are in free fall. Turns out You can only survive strictly on having an elite goaltender for so long. Somehow the Avs get this possession here. All right. Is Lecky okay? All right, he's back up. This has been the weirdest power play of all time so far. Like, the Avs have technically had possession, but not really. Oh my god, and they score immediately. Oh. You know, I've never been a guy that claims to be the smartest or whatever when it comes to hockey. I work really hard to do my job and all of that, but it feels good when you just have a vibe about a game, and that's exactly how it goes. Kale scores, McKinnon scores, Natchez scores. You fix your power play. You could just feel it coming in this game. Yeah, that is a ridiculous angle to put a puck in from. Okay, and you get a puck bounce. Why not, bro? Off of Ivan's like hip bone. Was it off? Was it Burns? It hit something on the way in. Colton's taking the handshakes. That would be sick. I would love for Colton to get a goal. I don't see how that could be Colton from that angle, but
It's definitely a send that goes off of.
yeah, it's definitely not Colton. It's yeah, just an off Chabot, I think. All right, it's gonna count. All right, this game's over, boys. We made it. We're in the promised land. Ottawa's gonna go away. I know that sounds like hubris, and it probably is a little bit, but realistically, down 4 on the Sega Baba for Ottawa on the road at altitude, like, dude, this game's over. Now, this is perfect, all right? Just run the clock for the rest of this game. Get me out of here. Everybody wins. Yeah, a good shout for sure. The Avs need to protect themselves here. Don't get suckered into any stupid stuff where you might get hurt. Pretty much MV. Brady Kachuk ran into Manson and then sold it. It was not interference at all. Yeah, he got hit in the face. Jesus, such a dirty rat Brady is. Yeah, I mean, you slashed him in the face. Give me a break with that shit. My abs are just trying to get out of here healthy. I don't think we're going to get a Ross goal on the power play. He's certainly not on Unit 1. You high sticked another guy? Jesus Christ, Ottawa. What are you fucking doing? I mean, that's not that bad. That's not intentional. It's kind of Nelson lifting the stick into his own face. Yeah, you would really like to score on the 5-on-3 just to feel good about it. I don't think it has real impact on the game, to be honest, but for your confidence, you would like it. Let's get Kale a power play goal, huh? I know he's already got one tonight, but build the confidence for Mr. Kalian. Ooh. Great pass, great play. Not Kale. We will take Lieutenant Nelson every day of the week. PPBCB? Now I gotta make a Brock tweet, chat, so sorry if I'm quiet. Ooh, it was almost 7-1. It was almost Brazil. Go 3 for 3? Why not? Why not go 3 for 3 with Unit 2? You could. Oh, bad turnover maybe? Nah. Good work, though. Alrighty. Good times, chat. It is indeed a 4-point night for Nathan MacKinnon. And I believe a 3-point night for Kale. Let me double check.
Si, senor.
Yep.
And every goal has come from a different Av. So, no Hattie Watch.
True. True. 6 different goal scorers. That's always fun. 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 Look, man, if my coworker was this sick, I wouldn't want to sit next to him either. I get it. Ooh, that was cute. Dre couldn't get it through, but okay. Well, now there's a multi-goal scorer.
Spoke too soon.
And it's a Brazil.
Where's DJ at?
This is getting kind of sad for Ottawa. Wow. Sick shot, Josh. Right over the pad. Nasty. All right. Well, Nathan McKinnon has to go get another point now so he can outshine Josh Manson. Double Gordy would be really funny, but I don't think a 7-1 game is worth the risk of hurting your hands. Someone was talking about Gordy's plus real hat tricks earlier. That's on the table too now for Josh. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, something feels pretty rotten in Ottawa based on this game. I know it's a Sega Baba and all of that, but oh god, they could get 10.
This just feels embarrassing.
10 is on the table. Whew.
I also forgot it's only the second period.
Yeah, there's a whole period left. Ooh. Somehow the Colorado Avalanche returned. Is this what Dallas feels like every night? Just shooting 25% on the ice?
So much for an
Yeah.
easy review.
Well, it's not complicated. It's just long. Yeah, the third period, they get cruise control back. They got the cruise control back in the third for sure. Ooh. Boy, I don't know about that. Given the way this game has played out, it's hard to feel like that challenge almost didn't matter at all. I know that's super hindsighty, but when the Avs decided they wanted to play offense, they just destroyed Ottawa. Yeah, you're definitely protecting the top guys. It's the goal for this game is nobody get hurt now. I do not believe Olafson has any points. No. All right. That was fun. Even for my sick ass. That was sick. The Avs are going to win this game. I'm going to be back for the third period. I'm going to go rest a little bit more, and I will see you in like 15 minutes.
We back.
Okay. Um, you don't get to 8-1 without some silly statistics. This game is mostly off of the back of really bad goaltending from Ottawa. The 5-on-5 play isn't even that dominant from the Avs. Ottawa had their push at times during the second period, so the numbers there are all somewhat even on what they actually produced. It's just everything went in for the Avs, and then obviously the power play, genuinely very good for Colorado tonight. So that's nice. I like when power play is good, not bad. I am expecting this third period to be very boring, but maybe we get a Manson hat trick or a Nelson hat trick. Who's to say? Okie dokie. A $2 super chat from Ryan saying, I'm just here for the double Gordie Howe. I'm down. I'm down for that too. I don't think Manson's going to fight, but he might. Double Hattie and a fight in the third. Get them all. Get all three. Whew. Yeah, the WHA was before my time. Yeah, I have no idea how true that is, but they're not doing themselves any favors to snuff out the rumors that things are bad in the locker room from tonight.
Alan Roach officially says he needs a lozenge.
Yeah, I saw you replied to our tweet. Whew. I'm not trying to do like I'm genuinely happy that the power play has worked tonight. It's just it feels weird, right? Like how many nights do those same plays the goalie just happens to get over on the abs and make that stop, and for whatever reason the goalies didn't do it tonight. Hockey's silly. February birthdays. Is February a common birthday year? I don't know. I'm a December, so Yeah, the East is crazy. There's like the Leafs were 3 points out of a playoff spot and 2 points out of last place at the same time last week. It's like it makes no sense. Yeah, I think it's going to be hard to get to 10 just because we're not going to see the top guys play very much. All right, a lot of Febs apparently. All right, hear me out. There's no way Wedgwood doesn't end up being the goalie of record. So put in Trent Miner and rest him too. Operation Don't Get Hurt is in full effect. Bedsy's not the type to start the third stringer when you've lost two in a row. He's going to play the guy that he's confident can get him a win. Wow, Sam Girard putting pucks in on his own goalie. Eesh, yeah. Oh, it broke the stick though. Sam Girard is gonna fight. Huh? Just don't get hurt, Sammy. Just don't get hurt, kid. All right. Not the worst fight ever from Sam. I don't know that it was a particularly good fight, but he didn't get his ass beat. You take that. I mean, Sammy stepped up. He did not run away from that fight at all. I don't think there's much damage either way from those punches. Neither of them looked really aware of how to throw. Not that I could. I would make a fool of myself, but yeah, it's Gerard getting an extra two there is crazy. Um, if anything, Stutzla should get two for instigating that. But again, it doesn't matter at this point in the game, so it's all good. All right, Jed, it's 8-1. Are they allowed to do the wave in the stadium? You don't even have to like worry about protecting the shutout here. This is really just nothing dumb happen, please. No, man, y'all are haters. I'm not the hater on this one. The wave is fine. If you want to do the wave at any time, do the wave. Okay, he's just like assaulting Brent Burns on the ice. Can we not? Like, if we're gonna try and make extra calls up, let's call it both ways so nobody gets hurt. Yeah, refs? Like, hello? Ooh. Bro, I am pretty sick. It's true. The refs are dangerously close to losing control of this game. If the refs don't lock it in here, this could get really ugly. Yeah, Burns is a gigantic human being, but he just doesn't do the rough stuff as much. Not on this setup. This is, well, hang on. Hello! Hello! Do fucking anything, refs! Please! Don't let the Avs get fucking hurt! I'm mad, bro. I'm mad right now. What was I
Damn,
talking
former
about?
teammates.
Yeah, that's chicken shit from Eller. It's an 8-1 game, and you're running the fucking goalie? All right. They're still using PP1, so maybe this is the Nelson Hattie. Which I get it. I'd throw out PP1 after that bullshit from Ottawa, too. Fuck them kids.
Bunch of punk ass bitches.
All right. What do you got in the bag, Evs? Not very good. That's the Avs power play I know and love. I mean, it's pretty funny, right? Like that the Avs power play does in fact still suck. Even that goal's meaningless. It's a little funny. Pretty bad rebound from Reggie. Not that he should be facing shots on a power play, to be fair. Yeah, what are you doing there, Kale? You're kind of just not doing anything. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, this game is still very much something real bad could happen because these refs have done a pitiful job of controlling and managing the game. They've let Ottawa do whatever the fuck they want to the Avs, and now the Avs are going to police it themselves because the refs don't want to. Just go score, Val. I'm down. Ooh, how did that not go in, man? I thought Brindley was going to rip it in off the crossbar. Whew. Alrighty. Can we run the clock, please? There is nothing meaningful left in this game other than Ottawa trying to hurt people. Uh, I mean, I don't know. Like, I want to give you guys analysis of this period, but right now the analysis is just nothing is happening. The Avs have completely hit cruise control. Ottawa's like trying to play offense, but they're inept, so they're not doing anything. Yeah, I like bad calls happen, whatever. Fine. But referees in the rulebook exist to protect the players. Like it's to stop things from happening that get people hurt. And the refs are not doing their job in that regard in this game at all. Whew. Yeah, it's a cross check right to the numbers of Brindley away from the puck. Like it's blatant penalty, but the refs just like, yeah, fuck it. The refs don't want to call another one though because they can say, "Oh well, there was 3 power plays to 4." Uh-huh. I don't know, man. Ooh. I mean, if you don't want to get 8 scored on you, maybe fucking play better hockey instead of trying to beat people up. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Less than 10 minutes, mission nobody get hurt. Is all that's left. And if another guy runs into Scott Wedgwood, you are legally allowed to murder him. It's not good hockey, but it is hockey, I guess. Yeah. How how much of a little bitch of a team do you have to be to go after Sam Gerard multiple times? Let's pick the smallest fucking guy on the ice and let's go after him repeatedly. God, get fucked, Ottawa. Go home. You're coward dog shit. Embarrassing, man. Look, man, the refs won't do anything. So I'm like, we're at the point where it's like, okay, Josh, go out there and kill somebody, bud. Like, you're going to get suspended for it, but we can't just let him keep doing it. So go get him. Yeah, he missed the hit, and then he says, fuck it. I'm just going to put him in a headlock because fuck it. I'm a little bitch. That's why. Thank you for the super chat, Ryan. They deserved Melnick as their owner. Woof. Woof. All right. They started Unit 2 for this one. No fucking around. Ooh. That was it. That was for the Hattie, Manson. Only 6? Worth it. Actually, a pretty decent power play for a hodgepodge second unit here. Need to shoot it a little bit more, but they're moving the puck well. Ooh, Colton, you're so cursed, buddy. Ooh, almost back. Thank you for the super chat, Kyle. Hattie or double Gordy? It's not looking good. Neither are looking good to happen. Ooh, lucky a little bit snake bit too. Now, like the I'm glad that better late than never, I guess, for the refs to get a handle on this game, but you couldn't have done this 10 fucking minutes ago. Like, Man, this is chicken shit from Ottawa, dude. Franchise is soft as fuck. I'd take a goal from any of these dudes. Brindley, Colton, Olafson, all super due. Everyone just wants Manson to load up. Let's go. Keep doing it, Josh. This isn't a hockey game anymore. Let's just get him a Hattie. Why not? The Avs don't need to embarrass the Sens anymore. They did a plenty fine job of doing that themselves. Everyone's gonna look at this period from the Ottawa Senators and go, they're the softest team in the fucking league. Yeah, Manson's no doubt the first star. Look at Lecky out there still working while everyone else is cruising around. Whew. Kind of a 3-on-2 here, but yeah, that's a this game is over. Dump and change right there. They're playing try and hit people. Is that hockey? We do play Ottawa again in Ottawa sometime. I don't remember when. You didn't have to call that icing. You haven't called any fucking penalties. Why not throw the icing in with that lot? I'm making it through. We're going to survive the game, so that's a win. We'll see. We'll see if I just pass out after the post-game show. I think the likelihood of that is pretty high. Haha. Puck don't lie. Brady posting out. We'll see. Will we get any extracurriculars after the final buzzer? That's my only thought. The ref fucking fell on the puck. This game has everything. Oh, my goodness. Whew. We're going to make it, boys. Well, Ottawa's a bunch of cowards. The Avs win. You love to see it. That was fun. I'm a little bit mad I had to be sick for this game, so I couldn't fully pop off, but we got a post game to do as well. Come join us in about 15 minutes. J Mike and I will break it all down for you. We appreciate all y'all hanging out, even with my sick voice. I will see y'all in a little bit.
We all silly like the mayor.